Welcome back to BK Collectibles. If you love coin collecting and want to know which coins in your pocket change could be worth serious money, then you are in the right place. Today, we are looking at 10 more Washington quarters that you can find in circulation that are worth way more than just 25 cents. Some of these coins have minting errors, others have rare variations, and some are simply hard to find in high grades. If you enjoy learning about valuable coins, make sure to subscribe to BK Collectibles so you never miss a video. Now let's get into it. The first coin you should be looking for is the 1964 D Washington quarter with a double die reverse. 1964 was the last year that the United States Mint struck quarters in 90% silver, making it a key date for collectors. Some of the Denver minted quarters from this year have a noticeable double die error on the reverse, particularly in the words E pluribus unum and United States of America. These doubling errors can vary in strength, but the most dramatic examples can fetch big money. Even in lower grades, these quarters are worth more due to their silver content, but with the doubling error, values can reach several $100s or more depending on the condition. Next, we have the 1995 Washington quarter with a doubled die obverse. While double die errors are more commonly associated with Lincoln cents, they can be found on quarters as well. The 1995 quarter has an obverse doubling error, meaning that the details of George Washington's portrait, as well as the lettering on the front of the coin, appear slightly duplicated. These quarters are not as well known as some of the other double die varieties, but collectors still pay a premium for them. Depending on the strength of the doubling and the coin's condition, values can range from $50 to several $100s. Another valuable quarter you might come across is the 2022 Wilma Mankiller quarter with a retained die break. This coin, part of the American Women Quarters program, has been found with a dramatic die break, often referred to as a cud error. This occurs when a piece of the die breaks off, leaving a raised, unstruck area on the coin. The Wilma Mankiller quarter is especially interesting because some of these die breaks appear on Washington's face, making them highly sought after by collectors. Depending on the size and location of the die break, these error coins can sell for over $100, with particularly dramatic examples fetching even more. One of the most famous modern quarters to look for is the 2019 W. Lowell National Park quarter. This coin is part of a special release from the West Point Mint, which struck a limited number of quarters with the W mint mark in 2019 and 2020. These quarters were mixed into circulation, making them rare finds for collectors. With only 2 million of each design released, the 2019 W. Lowell quarter has become one of the most sought after modern Washington quarters. But it's not just this one. Many other quarters from 2019 and 2020 with the W mint mark are also valuable. If you find any Washington quarter with a W on it, hold on to it. Even in circulated condition, these coins regularly sell for $20 or more, and uncirculated examples can go for well over $100. Another key error to watch for is the 2005 Kansas in God We Rust quarter. This quarter, part of the state quarters program, was struck with a grease-filled die, causing some letters in the motto "In God We Trust" to appear missing or faint. The most famous version of this error results in the phrase looking like "In God We Rust," making it one of the more well-known minting mistakes. While not as rare as some other errors, this variety is still highly collectible, and well-preserved examples can sell for $25 to $100 or more. A rare variety that many collectors still search for is the 1983 Washington quarter with a double die reverse. This coin features strong doubling on the reverse, particularly in the lettering of E pluribus unum and $quarter. The 1983 double die quarter is one of the more dramatic errors of the series, making it highly desirable among collectors. Values can vary based on the coin's condition, but well-defined examples in higher grades have sold for several $100s at auction. Another valuable quarter to watch for is the 1976 bicentennial quarter struck on a silver planchet. While most bicentennial quarters were struck in a copper-nickel composition, some were made with a 40% silver content. These silver quarters were primarily included in special mint sets, but some have been found in circulation. The easiest way to tell if you have a silver bicentennial quarter is to weigh it. A silver bicentennial quarter in circulated condition is worth at least its silver content, but uncirculated examples and proof versions can sell for $50 to over $200. One of the most well-known modern era quarters is the 2004 Wisconsin State Quarter with the extra leaf era. This quarter features an ear of corn on the reverse, but some coins have an additional leaf appearing either high or low on the stalk. This error was caused by a die gouge during the minting process, and it only appears on some of the quarters struck at the Denver Mint. The high leaf and low leaf varieties have become highly collectible, with values ranging from $50 to over $1,000 depending on the condition. Another modern quarter that has gained value is the 2009 District of Columbia quarter with a doubled die era. This coin features jazz musician Duke Ellington on the reverse, but some examples were struck with noticeable doubling in the lettering, particularly in the phrase E pluribus unum. Because 2009 quarters were already struck in lower numbers compared to other state quarters, any errors from this year are especially sought after. Depending on the coin's grade and the strength of the doubling, values can range from $20 to over $100. Finally, we have the 1932 S. Washington Quarter. This quarter is the key date of the Washington Quarter series, as it was one of the first Washington quarters ever minted. The San Francisco Mint produced only a small number of these quarters, making them extremely rare in any condition. If you happen to find a 1932 S quarter in your change, it could be worth hundreds to thousands of dollars, depending on its grade. Even lower grade examples are highly sought after by collectors, making this one of the most valuable Washington quarters you can find in circulation. That's it for today. Keep checking your change, because you never know what might be hiding in plain sight. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to BK Collectibles for more coin collecting tips and valuable coin finds. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.